today's video, Wills gets his big sword out, I make friends with an ugly duckling, and we go in search of a secret infinity pool. Throw in a castle and we can only be in and around Llanberis, Snowdonia. Hello and welcome to Postcard and a Pint. I'm Rachel.
I'm Wills.
And today we're on Snowden! It was a typical summer's day in Wales, and someone had really stuck the knife in. We've parked up by the sculpture Llanberis, or Blade of Giants. I think it was put there in 2017, and it's to raise awareness of the Princes of Gwynedd and their contribution to Welsh history. Cool. Nah, it's just a big knife. Idiot. If you'd like to find this sculpture and do some perspective photography, your what-free words are funky, unhelpful, muffin. Ah, that pesky unhelpful muffin. This is Llyn Padarn. And this is a big black bird with a McDonald's sauce pot. He wasn't giving that up for no one. We called this one Dinosaur Bird. He had that Jurassic look about him. Yup, and even in land there's always a bloody seagull ready to steal your lunch. And what in the name of Satan's underpants is that? No, I don't know either. Seriously, it looks like a duck's mated with a turkey and Auntie Pat's a pheasant. Bad times. But there was something endearing about old duck, turkey, pheasant boy. I'll give you one more bit because you're my favourite. But only because you're my favourite. Oh, catch. Can we take him home, please? Schlamberis is a small but colourful town. There are some gift shops, galleries and outdoor type shops. I quite fancied that bobbler. What is the craze for knitting hats for post boxes these days? This ice cream shop looked good, but it wasn't an ice cream kind of day. I've got my eye on you, Sonny. All in all, a very pleasant town. No, I won't go wet myself, but I might manage some fish and chips later. After looking around the shops, we were hoping to visit Electric Mountain, but learned that it had closed in 2018. And then, in true Welsh style, 3 sheep strolled around the corner. Blodwen, Mabanwy and Tracy. No one batted an eyelid and they went to play in the traffic on the main road. A little worried about the welfare of our sheepy friends. No, not those. We looked around the local craft centre. Ah, bless. Oh no. Nadolig bloody llawn to you. Roughly translated as Christmas bloody merry to you. Ooh, Naomi, be careful. That's an A-road. Please don't cross between the park. Ah! How the heck there's not a sheep fatality every day, I don't know. We made our way along to the Snowdonia Mountain Railway. There was a lovely vibe of people waiting to go up the mountain, people eating lunch outside. It was quite the place. So we thought, you know what? Let's join them. It's turning into a really top day. We didn't know what we were going to do today. We're just going to come for a bit of an explore. We've just booked to go up Snowden. We can't go to the top. Apparently the track's under maintenance. We can do 3/4 of the way up. So we thought, let's go across. We're going to go and visit Dolberdon Castle now, which was kind of on the plan today. And then we're going on a train up Snowden. How mental is that? Never done it. Call us Welsh people. It's just a short walk from the train station to the path up to the castle. Now wait for it. One leg and everything. It's a bridge twirl. Still got it. And that's the stuff that nightmares are made of. Ugh. It only takes about 5 minutes to walk up. These poor chaps were fixing some recent vandalism. And this poor chap, well, the less said the better. Perched between Llyn Padarn and Llanberis, This castle has one of the best views going. Stunning. This is Dolbadarn Castle, constructed by Llywelyn the Great in either the late 12th century or the early 13th century. Cool. The internal stairs aren't for the faint-hearted. Dolberdon Castle stands watching over the strategic route from Carnarvon to the Upper Conway Valley. The castle has a large stone keep, which is said by historians to be one of the finest remaining Welsh towers left. In 1284, the castle was taken by Edward I, and he removed some of the timbers to build his new castle in Carnarvon. What was he like? The castle was used as a manor house before falling into ruin in the 18th and 19th century. It's now owned by Cadw, and even better, it's at one of their free sites. You can just rock on up here and have an explore. We spent some time exploring the courtyard and just taking in those incredible views. It's amazing how well preserved the keep is. It's quite majestic. I'm on top of the world! We highly recommend exploring this incredible castle. All too soon, it was time to leave. That was once the ticket office, and that's the vandalism. That pool there looks very swimmable indeed. If we didn't have a train to catch, I'd be very tempted to get in for a swim. Ooh! Gate of the Wake. Back to the station we went, and there was of course time to look around the obligatory gift shop. There was quite an array of Welsh goods for sale. You could buy spoons, booze, sheep, and little old Welsh ladies. Nothing stereotypical to see here. We were super excited as we'd managed to get a seat in the front carriage. We were almost driving it. Well, they're excited.
Clogwyn station, which is 3/4 of the way up towards the summit itself.
This was our guard. It was his job to sit up front and make sure that the track ahead was clear. Now off we go. It's a slow ascent out of Schlamberis, but very pretty. You pass by the Llanberis Waterfall. And soon you're out onto the mountainside where the more sensible sheep hang out. The clouds were pretty low this day. And soon we were making our way into them. Okay, so the views may not have been great, but there was something magical about just disappearing into the clouds. can only imagine how breathtaking this is when it's clear. Every now and again the track passed the walking path, and that was pretty busy. Clogwyn station is about 3/4 of the way up Mount Snowdon. We were given 30 minutes to wander in the clouds. There was something haunting about seeing the track just disappear up into the clouds. The Snowdon Mountain Railway really is an incredible piece of engineering. We were told by the ticket officer that during the pandemic, no one was able to work. The track, certainly up towards the summit, needs constant maintenance. For 2 years, this was unable to happen. They tried to get it done for this year, but worked with too much haste, and it needs doing again. If this is the weather in August, December must be brutal. I don't know how these little guys survive. They hope to have the track to the summit opened for next year's season in 2023. It was time to make our way back to the train for the descent. Our guard told us that they run 6 locomotives, 4 diesel and 2 steam. On a busy day, a guard can make 4 journeys. We were pushed up and pulled down by the diesel locomotive Yeti. Thanks, Yeti. It must be such a harsh job working on this mountain. And then, on the way down, as if by magic, the clouds started to part. The views down into the Schlamberis Pass were incredible. We absolutely loved our journey on this railway and will certainly be back to do it again. Business as usual back in Llanberis. I see we've now picked up the kids, Barry and Barbara, and we're off for a joyride down the A4086. Cheers, lads.
Well, that was really cool. We didn't see a lot. It was really windy. Look, I've got cloud hair now. On the way down, it started to clear. We want to do it again, but I think we've decided we're going to walk next time. But that was really, really good. Now, we're going to go and try and find a secret infinity pool, but parking is going to be really difficult. So if we can't park, we'll see you at home for cheers to the good times. If we can park, let's go and see if we can find a secret infinity pool.
I don't think we've ever driven down here and not marvelled at how beautiful it is.
Well, we've parked. I can't believe we've actually found a space on the side of the road. We're going in search of it. Who knows if we're going to find it? Let's have a look, but it's top secret, and we're not sharing with you where it is. That's one of the beauties of it. You'll find it on your Google Maps, it's your secret, and you don't pass it on.
It's about a 20-minute hike up and it is quite steep, but the views are just amazing. And there it is, a little oasis in Snowdonia. A pool with a view. To sit in a waterfall and look at that. life doesn't get much better. These guys were lovely, and we were so happy to find the place pristine, with no litter and everyone respecting such a beautiful place.
That was totally amazing. I feel so invigorated, and I think Wills has just said the same thing. It's probably Wales's worst kept secret. We just met a lovely bunch of people in there as well. They were really lovely. They were sexier than us. We took pictures of them.
They certainly were. It was time to head back to the car, just as the rain started to move in.
Even though we said we were going to do more pubs, we can't now because we've got to drive home and we're about an hour away. By the by, if you'd like to know where that is, we're not going to tell you, but if you do really want to work it out for yourself, I'll give you the name of the road. So drop me a private message, I'll give you the road number. The rest of it, you're going to have to do detective work yourself. Now come on, let's go home for a pint.
Thanks, Snowdonia, for a stunning day. Now let's go home.
Well, we're back home after a totally cracking day. We were just saying, we feel like this is the first proper vlog we've done in ages.
Certainly since Southport.
Yes,
anyway.
because we've been so busy. I know they've been like proper, but they've just been so local to us. But today was fantastic. I don't know which bit I like the best.
I like going up Snowden. Shame we didn't see more, but it was still pretty cool.
On the way home, when they were down when the views just opened up. Wow.
Yeah.
We are going to go up. We decided on the way home we're going to go again. We are going to, I think, get the train all the way up to the top when it opens and then walk down, because it did look a lovely walk.
It did.
But there's no need to do that twice in one day.
Absolutely.
No.
I think my favourite bit though was the pool at the end.
Oh gosh, just sat
good,
there and the views.
It wasn't even that cold.
No, it wasn't. Once you got in, it was lovely. We both came down. We were like, so refreshed and tingling. I'm sorry, I've still got a slightly wet chassis air.
Wet chassis.
Wet chassis. So yeah, all in all, a top day. Go and visit, and all of that. We're not telling you where the pool was, but was in the vicinity of Llanberis. So. The castle was cool though.
It was.
The castle was amazing.
Yeah.
Again, we almost had that to ourselves.
Yep.
It was an Australian couple, and then a family came up for a
Down
picnic.
the picnic, didn't they?
And it was free, yeah.
Yep.
It was a really easy, quick walk up. Yeah, we've lost some fitness, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot.
Lost some fitness, gained some fatness.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a shock today, but we're glad we got back on the walking. So if you would like this video,
oh yeah,
that would be really nice, wouldn't it?
Especially if you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, that would be great. And
do the bell.
Do the bell. All that is great, and we're dead excited because in 2 days' time
Going to Sardinia.
we're going to Sardinia. So we have to make this video now so you can watch it while we're in Sardinia. Check out the Instagram. We're hoping to be a little bit more up to date.
And all being well, the first Sardinia one will be out next week.
Next week's video. So as we say in Postcard to Pint,
cheers to the good times. We got to the mountain. There was this guy with a fishing rod like that over the railway track. So what you doing? He said, oh, I'm trying to catch a train.
Oh.